Jess, and this is Chase in Savannah. Today we're standing outside of Fort King in Ocala, Florida to learn about the history that went on inside the fort. Let's take a look.
Fort King was established in 1827 and was named after Colonel William King, the commander of Florida's 4th Infantry and the first governor of the Provisional West Florida region. It was established after the Treaty of Moultrie Creek relocated the Seminole to a large reservation in Central Florida. In 1829, a recession and budget cuts caused the Army to close down Fort King, which left the natives with no protection from white settlers. During the 7 Years' War, many major generals and troops were stationed or passed through Fort King. In May of 1836, Fort King was abandoned and burned to the ground by the Seminole tribe. A year later, the U.S. Army rebuilt the fort. At the end of the war in 1842, most of the Seminoles had been killed or captured, and the U.S. Army abandoned the fort. The fort was originally established to serve as a buffer between new settlers. The fort became an important base in the 1830s for the U.S. Army during the Seminole removals and the Seminole Wars. After the war in 1844, the fort was used as a courthouse but was eventually abandoned. The Treaty of Payne's Landing was to facilitate the relocation of Indians from Florida due to the Indian Removal Act. A meeting was held between U.S. representatives and Seminole leaders on May 9, 1832 at Payne's Landing on the Ocala River. The purpose of the meeting was to sign the Treaty of Payne's Landing. For the terms of the treaty, the Seminole agreed to send a delegation of Seminole leaders to visit the Creek Reservation located west of the Mississippi, and if they found the land suitable, they would agree to adhere to the terms of the treaty. In that case, the Seminole would be required to relinquish the land that had previously been guaranteed them in accordance with the Treaty of Moultrie Creek and move west within 3 years. The treaty also stipulated that the United States would keep all their cattle and provide compensation and transportation experiences.